I thought I did hit the go button. When I hit the... Apparently, I didn't hit the go live button. We're
Mom?
live now. They can see us.
Did they not hear nothing I said?
No.
Oh, wow. Help me.
Oh, wow.
Hi, everybody.
Run.
We did the prayer and everything. I promise you, I hit that go live button, and when I did, I hit the
Now I gotta remember what I just said.
We'll help you. I promise I hit the go live button, and we did the intro and everything.
My memory is that bad where I just got it. Like I am barely remembering what I just said.
Hopefully I didn't lose anybody. Hi, Mark. So glad you're here tonight. So just stay here. Oh gosh. How do I get everybody back now?
Technical difficulties. It's because you didn't pray over it.
I know it.
I prayed for myself.
I prayed for you too. Hi, Honeybee. Honeybee's here.
Honey.
Tabitha. Yeah. Apparently, I didn't hit the go live button twice. Go love button. Stormy said, hit the go love button.
Oh, the go love.
Hey, Jimmy. Good to see you. Hey, Yvonne. Okay, do I do the prayer thing again? Just start over?
Yes. But go quickly.
Okay. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, girls. Okay. This is not my updated version, but anyway. Benson, Honey and her family, Stephanie R., who has to wear a defibrillator, and it's like a life jacket, so she definitely needs our prayers. Andy, Colette, Ellen K. Chats, Brainstorm, Alphabets, Lance, Jen, and family, Prayer Warriors 365, Band of Outlaws, Kathy and her family, Aunt, Sandy, Manny, Honey's Ministry, Marty, Mama Talk, 78, April Frady's family, the Zivas, 2A Patriot Mama, Mal and Girls, Joanne, Cindy, Alyssa and her family, and they're moving in the middle of Texas, so yeah. Briella, Melinda, Little Feet's mom, Miss Karen, Colleen, who had a appointment today. I'm waiting on hearing back from her. Leah, Ghost and Gary, Steve and Sarah, Sam, Owen, Declan, Dylan, Rookie, Katie, Andrew and the girls, Alicia, AJ's dad and grandma, Todd, Amanda and Trisha, Allison, CJ, Reagan, Aunt, Tim, Gregory. Is Aunt on here twice? Aunt is on here twice. Krista's sister, but also Krista's mom, who is in really bad shape. She was diagnosed with something really bad, and they found that she has a blood clot also, and it's in her foot, and so she needs prayer. And there's Mimi gone again. So I'm going to say a quick prayer, and I'm going to add technical difficulties in this one. Father, we thank you for this day and everything you've given us. And I just thank you again for letting Krista be a part of this tonight and having both of my girls on here. I just pray over each and every prayer request that we had tonight, that you meet each and every need. I pray Psalm or Jeremiah 30:17 over them. I just pray that you speak through us. Let it be your words, not our words. Let the Holy Spirit just flow through us. Father, I pray that you put a hedge of protection around us and our technology, around each and every person that watches this video. And we thank you and we praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Got to protect it now. So
So this feels really weird now because I got to repeat myself to you guys again.
You got practice, baby. That was just practice.
Lord.
You got it. So, Mimi, you want to start with the questions again?
Sure.
Or do you want me to do it this time?
I got this. This is my sister, Krista. For those of you who haven't met her, I don't think anyone's really seen her face. Krista is 1000% the hardest working human I know, and she cares and protects her children in such a deep, deep way that I've only ever seen from my own mom. She's a really beautiful person, and I'm really excited that y'all get to hear her story tonight. Krista, the first thing I want to ask you about is your, like, how you grew up in and out of church. What was your relationship with God?
Okay. We used to go to church all the time when we were younger. I remember going with my grandma and grandpa. I remember sitting between them and asking them for a piece of gum. I remember.
I like her extra gum.
Yes. And then I know when we moved to Georgia, we continued to go to church, and we went to Awana's. I took notes all the time during church. I was baptized. I really had a hard time going through high school and stuff. Had a lot of, I guess, mental health problems, depression, and
Eating disorders.
eating disorders, yes. And
You lost
about
a couple of people that were really close to you in high school. Like,
Yeah.
you had a pretty traumatic high school, like pretty
You guys did.
big things happen.
Yeah, had an ex-boyfriend die, a couple of my friends. And from there, when I turned 18, I met my ex, Justin, and he got me into some really bad things. I wasn't with him very long, and I moved in with him and his grandma. He got me hooked on drugs, and I was going to work, spending all my money on the drugs we were doing, like my whole entire paycheck. And a couple months later, I got pregnant with my son.
At any point were you like talking to God or praying, or like when you first started getting into drugs, was it like kind of pushing it back kind of thing?
No, I never lost faith in God. I still prayed. I always asked people to pray for me. Like I knew he was always there. I didn't go to church for a while. Justin was just always getting in trouble. He's always getting locked up. I may have been maybe just a couple months pregnant with my son, and he was running from the cops while I was in the car. And when he pulled over, he was trying to make me switch seats with him but like act like it was me driving, and they knew that wasn't right. They found a letter in his wallet, and the cops actually read that letter and told me that I shouldn't tell my kids who their dad is. Like he didn't deserve to have children.
What was the letter?
from some other girl, I think.
We didn't know this. Are we going to
And
find out a lot of stuff?
I hope not. Maybe.
That's okay.
So the cops told you, like, don't even tell your child this is their father?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know where to go from there.
So you had Chase.
I had Chase, and from there we got off of that drug that we were on, and we switched to pills, which I was on for about 10 years. And we started out just a little, and it got up to where I was taking about 10 by mouth a day, and that was a lot. Probably shouldn't have lived through that. And that stuff just made me and him so angry. We'd fight all the time. He would yell. He would yell at the kids. Me and Chase would even go to the bedroom and sit and eat while he was just being mean.
Mean is like that's an understatement.
Yeah, it is an understatement. Mean.
Well, so that he was just really rude and accused me a lot. He would accuse me of cheating. He would accuse me of not being at my mom's house. I would have to call him and say, "Mom, aren't I here?" And she'd have to say yes. He never believed me.
He was
He would
very
always,
paranoid.
yeah, he would always call my work and make sure I was there. A lot of my friends just did not like him because they knew.
Yeah.
And from there, we never had a real place of our own. We never could keep a place. Like, I was the only one really working. I was the only one that could really hold a job. He had off and on jobs, but then again, all our money was going to drugs. And trying to say, we never had our own vehicles.
You guys were basically just living for the drug at that point.
Yeah, living day to day for the drug. Well, I was still trying to provide for my kids too. Like, I'd take care of them. I was trying to protect them.
You did try to.
Yeah, you really did. You were, like I said, you're the most fiercely protective mom I've ever, like, you're very fiercely protective of your kids. You always have been.
Yeah. We lived with his mom for a long time, and that never went well because she was just doing things with him, and she was just as angry as he was. So that was a hard place right there. She just acts like she didn't care for my kids. And from there, I don't know if I'm skipping too far ahead.
You're fine. You just go at your pace. It's your story. It's fine.
From there, we got this camper. I don't even remember how we got this camper, but we got it for free, and we found this lot that we could put our camper on, and so we were only told to pay $100 a month for the lot, and I paid it for as much as I could. And so our neighbor was a drug dealer, and by that time we had stopped. Well, Justin had told me to, I don't know if I really don't want to say this one, told me to try this one drug, and I told him no because like I knew what that was. I told him if I ever seen him do it, because when I first met him, he was on this, and I told him if I ever seen him do it again, I would never speak to him again. And so he knew how I felt about this drug. And I guess he had done it behind my back when we were living there. And I was really, really mad. And he came back to me and asked me to try it again. And I just said, okay, fine. So I tried it. And from there, I was just like, my personality is really addictive. Like anything I try or do, like I'm stuck. So I tried it, quit pills, went to this drug, and this one was the devil's drug. This when we started fighting, he would hit me, elbow me in the eye, really, really started being mean to the kids, stay up all night, would scare us. He would say there's people outside watching us, would bust out my windows of our cars. I think there's like 2 cars that he busted out the windows. Things got really crazy. We got into a fight one day, and I was crazy one here. I was stabbing the car and slipped down, and the butcher knife slid into my leg,
Yes.
and I had to have stitches. He's dragged me out of my bed by my hair while I was laying with Chase, my son, in the bed. So my son's seen a lot of this. So he's had a lot of problems, I think, too, because of it.
He's tried to kidnap Cadence.
Yeah, he kidnapped my daughter. I had to pay like $1,000 to get her back. He's held a gun to my head in front of the kids while we were in the car. He strangled me in front of the kids and told the kids that I was trying to hurt him. And there's several times that I think I probably should have died. I've had times where I've tried synthetic stuff, and I was just basically paralyzed. I couldn't move. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know where my kids were. I didn't know who they were. I couldn't drink anything. You put something in my mouth, it'd come back out. And then I've had another time where I was just, I guess I just did too much, and my body cramped up. I couldn't move my hands, my feet. I felt like I was having a heart attack. I had an electric shock in my head, and it lasted for about an hour. I actually called the ambulance. They told me I was having a panic attack, but I know that wasn't it.
So
This town is terrible. I'm just going to say, this town is terrible.
This town
There-
is terrible.
There's a lot of police and stuff in on it, like involved in the distribution and stuff of the drugs, which I didn't find out about until I did the grand jury. And then I found a lot of stuff out. But
Yeah, and every time I found myself in these situations where I felt like I was dying, I know I'd always sit there and ask God to please save me. Please don't let nothing happen to me. Like I always do that. And I know I was in a car wreck, and I know he was there with me because I was pregnant with my daughter Haley. I don't know, maybe 3 months pregnant, and I had took an Ambien, and I was prescribed it, and I didn't go to sleep when I was supposed to, and I got in the car and I drove just a little bit down the road and hit 3 trees, and I woke up upside down in the creek, and all I got was just a little scratch on my hand.
yeah, when I saw the picture of the truck, I didn't know at that point if you were okay or not. I didn't know for sure what. Oh, that was scary.
I guess I was just fell asleep while I was driving. I just got a little bitty scar on my hand now. Yeah.
Could have been so much worse.
Yeah.
So where'd it go from there? What's the next stage of your life?
Well, we moved into this house a little bit down the road from Mom. And I think by that time, I had moved in with Mom, and I had stopped doing things for a little bit, and then I don't know if Justin was locked up or not. He's been locked up several times. I don't even know. I think he had got locked up because he had broken into your house. Well, no, I can't even remember.
Yeah, that was after they caught him down there with a gun
Oh yeah.
at her
Well,
house.
yeah.
I don't know if she turned him in or what.
No, that was one point where I had left, and you and Dad came and got me, and me and the kids came over there, and I think that's when he had broke into the window and that we were sleeping in. Remember? Well, came through the window.
That's when he got locked up, though.
No, it's not.
He gets locked up here, coming through the window.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's so many times. Sorry, it's not funny.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
It's fine.
I know we stayed with you, and he came through the window, and I had the kids in the room with me, and I had woke up, and he was just kind of standing over the top of me, staring at me, and I know that scared me when I woke up. And I looked at him, and I told him that he better get out of the house, and he didn't want to listen to me. So that's when I went into the room, and I think I got Matthew, right? Was it Matthew?
I don't know, because I was in my room.
I think I got Matthew.
Matthew tells me this story.
I think I got Matthew.
You had bruises on your neck, so something happened.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, he had took my neck and threw me up against the wall, and that's when I got scared, and I told him that he couldn't be in my mom's house yet. So I went in there and got Matthew because I was scared, and then I told him that he needed to call the police because Justin wouldn't get out of the house, and that's when the police was called.
I called the police,
and that's when.
Weren't you running Justin out of the house with the shoe, Mom?
No, I had the crutches. I was on crutches.
Matthew retells this story, and he's like, I've never seen Mom, something came over Mom because she was like getting Justin out of the house, banshee screaming at him.
I was so mad.
I guess it was crutches. I thought it was a shoe, but it was something.
I was on crutches. He hurt my baby. He broke in the house.
Boy, it was making me mad because he was being mean to my mom, and that really makes me mad. Like, I get so mad when somebody's mean to you guys. Like, I don't know.
You got that from me.
Yeah. But that's when he got locked up. Well, they were chasing him down the road because he was on foot, and they caught him, and he got locked up.
He wrecked my car that day too.
Yeah, he's wrecked my car and broke my windows so many times, and I thought he hid drugs in the closet because I was so scared he was going to hide them in there and try to tell the police that I hid him or something. So I was looking everywhere, but they caught him and he got locked up, and I guess when he got out, well, that was about the time that thing happened with Chase, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Chase just kind of went crazy on me. Mm-hmm. I had to stick him in the mental hospital. that was really hard.
That was awful. Yeah.
But I
And
just,
then you ended up.
And then Katie came into your life. And you didn't like her.
no, I did not like her.
She was your caseworker.
We had defects all through our whole entire marriage. They were coming in and out, just searching our house, and I don't even know. They should have took my kids. They knew what was going on, and they just,
But Justin's family, right? He had people in.
no. Justin was just a good
He just,
liar. People believed him. He hid himself that good.
Mom,
That's
DHS,
why.
child
That's
support or
why.
child protective services are
I know, we know.
awful.
Everybody in here knows.
But
We
the
know,
one,
but I didn't know them.
the one girl that I had, she took away a lot of people's kids that I knew, and they still to this day do not have their kids. So
Yeah.
I know God had me on my kids. I know that if I didn't have my kids, I probably wouldn't be here. But Justin had hid some guns and under our bed down in that house that we lived in. Well, I told him to hide them there, but I didn't know. Like I did not know why they were there. I don't know. I don't know why. But they came. DFAX was there, so they found the guns. He went to prison. Me and the kids went to a shelter for a couple weeks, and they tried to help me get my life straight, and it was so hard in there. I hated it. I couldn't really go nowhere. I couldn't do anything. I was just cooped up. But so they gave me a court date, and I had court, and I don't, did the kids go with me? I still can't I can't remember. I think the kids had to go with me, didn't they?
Did they go with you? I don't remember either.
I think so, because what I found out was when I was sitting outside on the bench outside of the courthouse, they gave me an option to either come to Oklahoma or stay there. And for some reason, I said that I was going to come to Oklahoma, and they took me back to the shelter. I never went into that courthouse. And I found out if I would have went into that courthouse, that was the day that they were going to take the kids away from me. So
another God moment.
yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that's why. I didn't know that's what they were doing. So I'm glad that I did choose here. And I moved here. And since I've been here, well, maybe just a little bit before I've been here, I've been clean off of every drug for 5 years now. But I did get into drinking. And it started out just a little bit, like just beers and stuff. And I would drink. I got me a job about 2 weeks of being here. The kids got into school, and I was working night shift. So I would come home, drink a beer, go to sleep, and my drinking just got really, really bad. Started out with just maybe the little fireballs, maybe one or two. And then I got to about 7 fireballs a day, and then 10 fireballs a day. Then I was waking up about 9 o'clock in the morning after I take the kids to school when I was off of work, drinking fireballs. And then later that evening, I go drink more fireballs. And I felt so crappy. Like, I don't even know how I functioned.
I don't either.
And so I stopped drinking
Woo!
for 2 months. I've been 2 months sober off of drinking, 5 years clean off of drugs. The kids are in a good school. I still have my job, going on 5 years now. We bought a house, bought a car, which that's the first car I've ever bought, first house I've ever bought. Got married. Um, and all through this time, I've prayed and prayed to just let God take the taste of alcohol out of my mouth. And I say this prayer every single night, and I still say it, like the alcohol and addiction away from me. I still say those prayers. And my kids go to church. 2 of them been baptized. Still got 1 more to be baptized. And still, they teach me a lot about God. And I come to my mom a lot. She's like the open Bible to me. Any question I have, or even my husband, like he teaches me a lot. He surprises me with everything he knows.
He calls me grandma.
Yeah. I'm very thankful for the way my life is. I'm thankful that I have God in my life. I have went and wrote Bible verses and prayers and posted them all over my house, like in the kitchen, on the refrigerator, on the door to where my plants are, in the car, just in the kids' room, just reminders, like when they're just wherever you go, you can just read them, like read a Bible verse, read a prayer. And I really feel like when those 110-mile winds came, I really feel like that protected our house. We've had like huge trees down in the backyard.
Yeah, those prayers meant a lot to me. Like, that was just amazing.
Yeah,
And talk about your garden. You pray over your garden, and what has happened to your garden even?
yeah, I have tons of. I just pulled like off 20 cucumbers and more growing, and we got tomatoes growing. We just started a little garden just to see if it would grow.
I
But
love your garden.
me too.
Pray over it, and it's just
Yeah,
abundant.
I've already gave a lot of it away. That's one of my dreams, just to have a big garden so I could just go and give people food.
Yeah.
But
I'm so proud of you. You know that.
I know.
I'm trying
There's a
to
lot
pull
of,
up some
I
pictures of
skipped over
yours.
a lot of it. Sorry.
Sorry, what,
Huh?
babe?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I
was
skipped
trying-
over a lot of.
It's okay. It's okay. You said you
There you
skipped
go.
over it.
I skipped over a lot of it. Like I can't think. Like, and I've learned how to block all that stuff out. So this past week, I've had to really remind myself and think about it so I could speak it, and still that didn't help. Like, I completely have really blocked it out. Like, and I hate thinking about it. And I've actually even learned, I know I've learned how to really stop worrying a lot.
Yeah.
I've cut that down.
Teach me.
I have little Bible verses that pop up on my phone every day, so I try to read those every day. At least I'm reading one a day.
Aw.
This is a Bible verse you need to write down. I'll send it to you when we're done. It's Proverbs 10:7. The memory of the righteous. The memory of the righteous is blessed. I've been saying that since my friend Jeff gave me that verse, and I'm remembering things easier, and even Bible verses, I'm remembering them quicker and easier. Just like that. I remembered where it was, and I could go straight to it and read it straight to you. So just start praying that. Just start repeating that over and over. The memory of the blessed is just, or the memory of the righteous is blessed. The memory of the just is the memory of the righteous is blessed. I'm reading it in the NIV, but I also know it in another version, so I confused myself. But it helps me. It helps with my memory. I'm so proud of you for doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
did a good job. You did a good job.
I feel like I just skipped a whole bunch of really dramatic, important parts, but I'll go back and I'll be like, I should have said that. But
yeah, you're gonna be thinking about it for the next days. Oh, I should have told him this.
It's okay. You don't have to say every single thing. Like, you've been through a lot, and you never lost your faith.
Yeah,
you always would pray, and it's just amazing.
Even in that time, me and Justin did go to church. I mean, we went to church off and on. His dad always asked us to go every Sunday, and I felt like when we went to church, like things were great, like everything, and we were always helped by the church. The church always helped us out, like, and we always had things that we needed. And I feel like when we missed church, it just never went right.
Yeah. Honeybee says she's so proud of you.
Thank you.
Tabitha said you did great. You sharing and help you sharing. Thank you for sharing and helping others. So that's my other verse, Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpens iron as man sharpens man. But by us telling each other our testimony, we help others. We make each other stronger. So that's one of my favorite verses too. So.
What happened to your little button?
I love that button, Mom. Why'd you stop?
Wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare with her.
Wisdom is more precious than rubies. I just wish it would say where it was, like what verse it was.
You can Google it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do that a lot. I'm trying to go back and pick some. I know it is, Jen. That's mine and Jen's favorite verses. Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpens iron. Bunny says she loves the button, or Honey says she loves the button too. Call you Bunny, honey. You need one for your desk. Let's see. That's from Yvonne. Such an amazing testimony. Thank you for sharing, Krista.
I don't remember who said it, but maybe Honey on there. One of the comments said that she posts the Bible verses on her mirror. I thought that was cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Tabitha. Honey was cheering you on.
Oh, I like your opening, Mom. You got pictures of everybody. So I can see everybody who's in the comments. I can see their faces and kind of I don't know.
Who they are.
Cool. I liked your little preview thingy.
Hey, Kristen. Have you been here all along?
Oh, hey, Brooke. Give her a hug for me.
Krista is your birthday twin. Hi, Jonathan. Is that Jonathan? I can't see until it's up here. Yeah. Y'all that missed it, you have to go back and watch the replay.
We did it twice almost.
Almost. Yeah, kind of messed up a little bit. But I don't know how I messed up because I know I hit play, but I don't know. I hit it and then I went and it doesn't. I didn't pray for technical difficulties.
I don't think that argument works because when you were praying, we were already having technical difficulties.
Yeah, but I usually pray about it before I go live.
Oh,
So I kind of had mentioned it.
Maybe you forgot. You just thought you were on the phone with us or something.
We were just talking. That's okay. Oh, I can't make it go away. Now, Mr. Backstage. I know Lance put something up wise, but I can't find it.
Yeah, I can't even see that.
It says the Spirit led with what others needed to hear. So that was telling you not to worry that you missed some things that you should have said.
Oh.
Love you too, Lance.
Love you.
Tell Brookie you love her because I'm sure she's watching.
I did. He said something in the comments earlier. You were talking and I accidentally interrupted you because I was like, give her a hug for me. I love her.
Oh.
Lance
yeah.
and Jen. What's Jen?
Jen. Yeah.
Jen's daughter, Brooke. I don't know if y'all ever heard about her, but she's going to be a star. And I love her.
You see how opposite I am of you two?
I
just don't know how to.
Same person.
You're calm. We're hyper.
I'm shy.
I'm shy too.
I'm quiet.
I'm lying. Sorry. Forgive me. You know, I was just playing.
Yeah.
Me and Matthew are good. We're alike.
Yeah, you and Matthew are a lot alike.
Yes,
you really
you and Matthew
are.
are a lot alike.
It's funny. Mimi and Matthew hung out, and you and John hung out, and you two, like you and John are opposite, and me and Matthew are opposite. Anyway, I guess we'll let you guys go, but you guys don't go anywhere. Don't click off, okay? We're gonna let you go, but thank you all so much for being here with us. And if you missed it, Amy said, "I'm sorry, Lori, but if you're shy, I'm good at math." me and Amy hate math.
Thank you, Amy.
Love you too. Blessed and highly favored. Oh, yes, amen. So if you missed it, come back and watch the replay. We love you all so much, and thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate y'all being here and supporting Krista.
Thank you.
Now you know what my daughter looks like. My other daughter looks like.
Love you, sis. Love you, Mom.
Love you.
Love you. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm just going to turn this off. We'll
Okay,
talk to you again
guys.
soon. Bye, guys. Love you all.
Bye, Lance. Bye, Jen. Bye, Brooke. Bye, honey. Bye, Fire. Bye, Storm. Bye, Rainbow. Okay, Mom, get off because I don't remember everybody's name.
Kristen.
Bye, Kristen.
Vincent.
Bye, Vincent. Okay, Mom. Do the thing.
Tara. Tabitha. Jonathan.
Do the thing.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.